Hi, welcome back to Coding Casually. This is Lakshay, and today's topic is how do you make a login page using HTML and CSS? No bootstrap at all. So what we can do is we'll hop onto the Visual Studio Code, and actually it is open on my system, and I have a file called login.html already, and we'll start coding and we'll see how we would be able to create a login page. What we can write now is we'll write doc type HTML, and then we'll write HTML, and now we have an HTML file up and running. We'll write head, and then we'll close it. We now have a head. We'll write title on login page, and we'll write body, and we have our HTML page now on my system. So now we would also need a CSS file. We'll write link, we'll write relation, style sheet, and then we'll write where this is. Right now we have a style.css file, and I want to check whether we have it or not. Of course, right now we don't have it, so we would have to create one. We'll go into new file, we'll save it, we'll write .css, and we'll try to find the file here. Possibly you can scroll here, you'll be able to see CSS, and instead of untitled one we would paste this, and we have a CSS. In order to check whether it works for us or not, we will write background, or we have a body with us, so we'll open it, we'll write background color, and we can give anything to it right now so that we can check whether the style sheet is attached or not. And we see the style sheet attached, so we'll hop onto this, we'll go into login page, we'll open it, and so of course we have a login page. And now what we can do here is we'll start writing a login page here. We can close it down, and then what we need a div, and we need to say that login, and we would have to give some style, but we can do it in the style sheet. And we'll go ahead, we'll say this. For div IDs we'll go hash, or if we have class we'll put dot. We can say margin 0 auto, so that we can what we're trying to do is we'll try to make a login page which has a center format, and then we'll say it has a width of 400 pixels. 400 is quite less, let's go with 6. And then we'll write height, we'll give a height of 500 pixels. We'll give it a border as well, 2 pixels, solid and black. And instead of this we will get rid of this color, and then we'll choose another color from our choice only. Let's go with light colour. Now we would have something which looks like this, but we have to make sure that it is all down. What we can do here is we can write breaks as well, but I would not like to choose breaks because then adjustment is quite difficult. We don't have to put anything here, we don't have to give it an ID. We can write style, because I know that I would not be using it again and again, and I might change the style again. Even though if I wish to copy it again and again, I might change the style quite often. So I will write height of 50 pixels, and then width of 100%. So now what is going to happen if I press enter and go down? Totally depends upon how the height is declared. And in my login frame I want a color of let's go with white here, or constant, and then we have a login page which has a format of login. Now in order to make a login page we would need labels, and then in label I can write username, and then I can give it a input, and input would be text. And then if I wish to give it if I want it to be more widened, or if I want it has to, if I want this to have a different style altogether, I can declare it here as well. But I know that this will be used as username, so I'll write username box. And then so when you make an HTML file, try to copy and paste most of the things, because if you think that you'll be using these things again and again, why to do too much of effort? And username, instead of username we can write password box, and then we'll go back and we'll see, and this is one of the awkward looking boxes that I have. So now what we can do here is, just because we are not using bootstrap, we can do another thing. We can go back here, or instead of this I can give it a P, and here, and I can, so now what this will do, it might give me a paragraph, of course it did, and I want it to be in the center. So now there are two ways: either I declare another div and make another center out of it, or what I can do, I have this and I have this as well, I can write text align center and give the same property here, or I can make it a different way altogether, but let's see how we get it. We have it here, and if I give it a style, instead of text align center, I can write margin and then auto, and if I copy and paste the same here, let's see what do we get. We get nothing. Possibly it didn't work, or I should rather say auto here. It did not work. So instead of going back and then coding against it, what we can do is we can come here and check what happened now. So auto is now working for sure. Either we say auto here, it doesn't work. So instead of using margin, what else we can use? Can we use text align center? I don't think so. Can we use it doesn't work? Or what we can do is we can also give the same in P, and then close the P, and then instead of this I can write, or I can write this. Now let's see whether it works or not. Possibly I'm sure that it should, however there's always a chance it did for us. So now what we can do is we can simply copy, paste, copy from here and paste, and we have something which looks like this. Now we need a button. We will give it a button as well, and then give it an ID, login. And I know it doesn't look nice, but don't worry, we'll make sure that it looks nice. We can do this, we can copy this. Now we have 3 buttons with us, one button and 2 input boxes. Now we need to style them. We will style them in a different way altogether. So the username, basically the text doesn't look nice. Let's work on the text. We'll make it larger. Let's see how does it look. It doesn't look nice, so let's remove from here and try to make it 18 pixels. Let's see, do we have something here? Of course, we are putting it in a wrong place altogether. We'll remove it from here, instead of here, we'll press, and let's see what do we get. Do we have an option of 20? Yes, we do. So let's go on 28, username here, copy and paste. Always remember, copy and paste. We have the same thing, and now input box has to be changed. So again we can write another style here, and we can give it a height of let's go with 30 pixels and see whether it works or not for us. And we can remove this, we can paste this and see how does it look. Okay, and It's too big. We'll change it to 25 and see. Still okay. And now what we need to do is we need to make sure the button also has the same style. So we'll copy. We will copy from here, and then we'll paste it here. Possibly give it a width as well. We'll give it a width of 20 pixels, and let's see how it looks. Doesn't look good just because we have pasted the same in a different place altogether. So we have to write style and then paste, and let's see how the width. So it's way less for the width, it seems. So let's go with 50. Yes, 50 works well. Let's go with 100. 100 also works. This is how you can create a login page. This looks very bad, I understand. However, Bootstrap gives you a different place altogether. You can make a different you can make new login pages which are responsive, and it's easy to create with Bootstrap. Instead of using HTML like this, you could have gone with Bootstrap. However, in order to make it from a better, we can make it a better version as well. Instead of making it in the center, we can divide the portions in half and then do it. But I would generally prefer Bootstrap over it. If you think that we should make a video on Bootstrap and see how this login page gets changed to another one, please press the like button, share in the comment that I want to see the better version of a login page, and we will make a video of it. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.